Kalbarri is famous for its skywalk, but it has so much more to offer than just that. It's where the river meets the ocean.
Spectacular.
Yeah, this is pretty. This is part 2 of our Coral Coast road trip. Check out the flies. And yes, I accidentally snorted one. I've got a fly stuck on my nose.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote.
Morning guys from Hutt Lagoon. Now this is a place we have always wanted to visit and we are finally here and it has not disappointed. It is so pink. It's incredible to see.
We have a little bit of a tradition of tasting the salt. We taste the salt if we see a nice big cluster anywhere on the coast. Taste test. Really salty. Whoa. And we've also done it in Lake Air.
A couple of granules. Oh wow.
And I am super tempted right now because there is a massive cluster right there on a stick. But given that it's actually algae, it's meant to actually have carotene in it, and they harvest it from this lake and use it in health products, it's meant to be really high in vitamin A. So I'm sure it'd be probably really good for my skin, but I am certainly not going to pop that in my mouth. It's clear. It looks a little bit murky and I wasn't expecting it to be clear at all. It feels slightly scummish. There we go. I'm sure it's really good for my skin. Gonna make sure I wash my hands before I eat the next time.
It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not.
Bloody specky, mate.
Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got.
We've just pulled up at Natural Bridge and check out these flies. Just trying to get up with Snoogie. I'm an amateur.
Get yourself a branch, guys. It smells nice. And they don't like it.
You don't have one fly on you.
You will get a tired arm, but you know, work that bicep.
We have a pot of dolphins.
Wow.
Just down there. Oh, there's no way I'm going to get that on camera.
Can actually see about 4 different pods of dolphins out there, which is pretty cool. They're just kind of further and further and further away. It's awesome.
The cliff line behind us here reminds me so much of Bunda Cliffs, the Great Australian Bight in SA. Really pretty.
Guys, we have made it to the Natural Bridge and it looks absolutely spectacular. What a gorgeous piece of coastline this is.
Spotted a fur seal just down there.
We have just come down the road a little bit further to Island Rock. Not quite sure what's here. Let's go check it out. Flies are still bad here. They've followed us. Wow, that is some serious turquoise water. What a spot. Well guys, we've just pulled up to another lookout, which is the Shell House Grandstand. Now this gets its name because fishermen out at sea looking back towards the coastline thought that they could see a house made of shells. Oh, swallowed another fly. Our friends the dolphins, guys, have turned up here at the shell house, which is pretty cool. Not too far off the coastline, but you can kind of see how it gets its name. There's all these different layers.
I think the fly net's coming out, guys. I keep teasing Shannon and telling him to breathe through his nose so he doesn't swallow the flies, but I've got a fly stuck up my nose.
It just went up her nose, down her sinus tract, into her mouth, and she spat it out. That's disgusting.
So the fly that I spat out, Shannon thought that was the one that was in my nose. It wasn't. It was just another fly that I swallowed when I was carrying on about the one in my nose. I just blew him out. I did a sinus spray up this nostril, and then I was able to, I tell you what, we can't eat lunch today, Shannon, if there's flies like this. Anyway, those fly nets are coming out when we stop again. I'll show you this fly. This is, I still feel just really gross, guys. So it turns out it's much nicer just to swallow them rather than accidentally breathing them up your nostril. Oh, I do not recommend. He's alive still. You can see him moving around on my tissue. Oh, I've never experienced anything like it.
I've just pulled over on the side of the road. I noticed all these emus just wandering through this vacant block of land, just residential land in Kalbarri. It's crazy, I've never seen anything like it. Flies, emus, this place is just full of wildlife.
Happy to report that the flies at Blue Hole are so much more manageable, and we can eat lunch.
That was so much fun, but we've got to go into town and pick up some stuff from the post office. One of them we can't wait for, we're so excited.
This one is just boring health stuff, but this one, our first ever sticker, we are testing out the quality, making sure we're happy, and then we actually have 3 designs. Yeah, that does look really cool. And that's one of our designs. Maybe we will test out another supplier and just make sure we get the quality right.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. How's it feel? It doesn't feel bad.
Not as quality
Thick as you were expecting?
For.
Yeah, okay.
That's so cool.
That is so cool. All right, where are we going to put it? This one's for us.
I don't know. We've just checked into the Anchorage Caravan Park in Kalbarri.
The site is really nice. We've got river views, really specky.
Yeah, but the wind has picked up crazy, guys. So we think we're gonna chill out this afternoon and we'll catch you guys in the morning and check out this river.
But I'm happy to report the flies have subsided substantially.
Massively. Maybe some lures tomorrow, guys.
Lures.
Good morning, guys.
We just did the pelican feeding and talk about fun facts galore. Your favourite fun fact?
That they can fly for 24 hours without landing.
And that their wingspan is over 3 metres. They are the bird with the longest beak in the world at 500 millimetres.
And they can fly 3 kilometres high in the air.
Yeah, crazy. If you want some fun facts, guys, pelican feeding every day.
Yep, 9:45 to 9.
No,
no
8:45 to 9:15. And apparently they were a little bit spooked during the school holidays, so try not to do it in the school holidays.
Yep.
The school holidays only just finished for us, so we had 3 birds. Sometimes they have up to 26, and sometimes you just don't get lucky even. The plan for today is to explore this river. Now there should be a 4-wheel-drive access track right along the river, just at the end of the caravan park here, and I think we just found it.
Yeah, good directions, eh?
Thank you, you're welcome. I don't actually know how long the track goes for, but Shannon wants to check out every spot probably, see which one's going to be good for fishing. Here is the Murchison River, which is the 2nd largest river in WA, 820 kilometres long, with a catchment area of 82,000 square kilometres, which is bigger than Tasmania. It runs right through to the heart of Kalbarri and opens out to the ocean. And they say after the floods, it's really interesting to see the river as well, because the brown water all comes down, and then you see at the river mouth the brown entering into that beautiful blue ocean water. That's something I'd really love to see one day.
One piece in hand, it's a start, but it's a mighty puzzle to make. No need to say, how will I cope?
The beauty, guys, of having a rod sitting on your dashboard rigged up. You can just work your way upstream chucking lures.
I absolutely love the fact that we're not in croc territory yet and we can just wade out in the water and not have to worry at all. We just moseyed upstream to our 4th little spot.
Spectacular.
Yeah, this is pretty.
I didn't expect this at all, to be able to follow this river and just for all these little magnificent little pockets along.
The water is getting less clear now.
Yeah,
still really pretty though.
As we get further away from that fresh water pushing, the salt water pushing up through the mouth. Spectacular. Let's go chuck a lure.
There's a little bit of an island going on here. I'd like to put my kayaks in here and paddle around the island. That'd be cool. Yep, I got the old fly net out. You see them all? We're gonna head into town now, fish the river mouth and go for a swim.
So hot.
I don't think there'll be this many flies in town.
I hope not.
Can you see them all? It's an absolute maze of tracks in here, but I do have the HEMA running and it is leaving a red line. So you can see it on the screen there. It's pointing a red arrow in the direction that we're tracking, and it's also leaving the red line. So I can follow that red line and help navigate us back out of here. I think we want to go right here. I'm quite confident actually we're going right. I said think.
I'm not confident, but I'm confident in Dave's navigational skills. I don't know.
Yeah, I shouldn't have used the word think, but it was a definite right there.
Left here?
No, keep straight ahead, please.
Okay. Wow, feels like I'm heading in the wrong direction now.
We're not. It is so incredibly beautiful here. We're going to spend the afternoon fishing and swimming, and we'll catch you guys in the morning.
See you guys. Good morning, guys, from Kalbarri National Park. We have come out for sunrise this morning to the skywalk, and it is absolutely spectacular. The color on these rocks, incredible. The flies are thick. I just swallowed another one. Can't wait to check this place out. Alright guys, fun facts for you guys. This skywalk here is cantilevered out 25 meters off the cliff edge. We are 100 meters above the Murchison River, and each footing has enough concrete the same weight as a Boeing 747 jumbo jet. Is that not crazy? Absolutely mind-blowing.
There's 2 platforms, guys. This one that we're on, and then we can see another one in the distance, which we were at earlier. And I tell you what, sunrise here, ooh, yes. Put it on your bucket list. It's awesome. That just there is nature's window, and that's where we're going now. You see the car park?
We got some water, we got our fly nets, and we're going to head out to the nature's window.
It is insanely busy.
Crazy.
We're viewing it from the back because there's no one else here. At the front, I think there must be about 30 odd people there. We have to go check the front out now. Let's go. We purchased this fly net when we crossed the Simpson Desert. Just after we crossed the actual desert, because the flies were driving us insane, and that would have been like 2013-ish.
Yeah.
Right when we first got the patrol, and they haven't been used since. It smells a little dusty.
Does it?
Yeah, it's a bit musty.
Surprised it hasn't like broken
No,
down.
it hasn't deteriorated at all. I think we paid a small fortune for these at like Birdsville.
Yeah, almost positive we did.
Brekkie time. Thank you.
Cheers, curried egg sandwiches. Yes, guys, we are hooked on these things. With a side of fly.
I just hope we don't eat any flies.
I think I just ate one. We have both resorted to the fly net.
This is the Z Bend, and they say that it is one of the most spectacular parts, vista-wise, in the national park. It's 600 meters down to the lookout and then back again.
We have made it to the Z Bend lookout. Whoa. What an absolute spectacular view right on the horseshoe of the Murchison River.
We have just pulled up at the more easterly section of the park, and I tell you what, do you see all of the flies?
I've only got 3 on my nose.
Yes!
What a win. We've just made it down to Hawks Head Lookout, which is still on the Murchison River, beautiful gorge country. We've got a lot more water. I wouldn't say a lot of water, but a lot more water in the gorge at the moment, just from here. And it's windy, which means less flies. Love it.
No way can I fly the drone, but I tell you what, I'll take this wind over those flies any day. Good thing I'm not wearing my dress anymore.
Welcome to Ross Graham Lookout. Another absolutely stunning gorge lined with red river gums. Beautiful scenery. So guys, where we are here on the Murchison River at Ross Graham is actually 700 kilometers from the river mouth at the ocean where we actually swam yesterday, which is just absolutely mind-blowing, and it just gives you an idea of how it snakes its way through this gorge country. Absolutely incredible.
We've made it down to the riverbed, and we're no longer protected from those winds, and our friends the flies are back. This actually looks really pretty. I reckon I could dip a toe in that.
So clear. Oh, that is so beautifully refreshing. It is roasting hot today.
Next we are heading to
the most westerly point in mainland Australia.
Steep Point. So we'll see you guys there next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.